See, bingo. Look. See, you learn something, you live something. You live something, you learn something. There you go.
So, Wisdom, you'd be shocked. There was one other person that gave me money, and guess who it was?
Doc.
Kitty.
Oh, Kitty sent you money? Wow.
Yeah, she sent me $5.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
She's a good person.
Yeah, for sure.
Doctor, welcome to the room. Dr. Don in the house.
Why do we have so many doctors?
Why? I was going to say the same thing.
I mean, hey, it's like, what I'm going to say, Wisdom, is I've never sent Ann any money.
Well, that's not true. But I'm saying that it's live that Edmund gave me $1. I said there was actually one other person in the live that gave me money. It was Kitty.
Sorry.
But, Edmund,
I heard
I'm telling
Matt.
you that I could help you go viral.
I don't really think at this point I'll ever go viral, but honestly, if you can create something creative and AI allows anybody to do that, it's a lot of fun and I like what I'm doing. I'm being creative. But really the Pepe meme and the whole meme thing is, a lot of fun. I don't know if it'll take off, but it is what it is. It's like cartoons basically.
Edmund, the only thing I worry about you though is you gotta take care of your gal.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
I'll be honest. I love the Pepe the Frog. I was the one who complimented you on that in the background. That was dope. I don't even remember the last time when I seen the Pepe the Frog meme. Holy crap. Jeez, been a minute.
When Pepe became Pepe, looking like an Italian boxer,
Yeah.
Yeah, then the Gripers kind of made it their thing, right? And then it kind of went away. You know what I'm talking about?
KK, Mon, all those cats.
KK?
Dude, KK and Brad, dude, I said something about KK one time, and then from that point on, Brad is always like, you steer yourself in the fucking face, you fucking piece of shit, fucking that. I'm like,
Why did you think she was a piece of shit?
Violent ones?
no, I was like, you love me a long time, is what I was saying. Nice.
Your name is Love You Long Time, so that.
Oh my god, it is. Oh my fucking
yeah,
Christ.
so what you say is wrong, Doc.
Love you a long time. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious, yo.
Yeah, so Doc, you didn't say anything wrong. It's handle.
Yeah, but Brad is a Navy guy that never. He's like, yeah, I went to war. I was like, where were you at? He's like, I was 60 miles off of the coast of Iraq, and I'm like. My platoon, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
And there were 30 of us and then 4 of them, and they got jumped onto ours. I was the vehicle commander for strikers at the time.
Oh, nice.
And then, but we would go and we would ride around. We were doing ninja shit in the middle of the night, knocking on doors and finding high value targets.
Night operations.
But the thing is, anything after midnight, if you're outside of your house, you're dead.
That is true.
No, dead ass. I don't give a fuck.
Family's military, yo. I totally understand.
But what we would do though is we would roll off and we would go hey, we're gonna go do our thing over here, but this is a sector for the person you're looking for, and we would go and we would put the back deck down, but we wouldn't let the deck hit the ground. and they would jump off and they would go find a hide site. Like they were hiding, their hide site, looking for like their Overwatch. So like at the end of the movie, when like you see him take that really like I'm looking in the wrong direction, like we were putting up the wall. Second Cav was the ones putting up the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, like that was my whole. We have been there for 11 months at that point.
Woo.
I mean, and like Chris Kyle shows up in the last like 2 weeks, and like, yeah, I took the longest shot. I'm like, oh, bitch, you don't even know what it is to control ground.
It's hilarious,
dude.
Like,
Bro, I talk shit to that motherfucker to his face.
Dude, I swear to God, you always run into one of those douchebags, like in the fucking military, that think like they know everything when really.
Dude, I can tell you, it was at the Ice House on Route Florida, in Jamila. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't never been there.
No, I know that area. I do. I'm family. So. But that's funny. I think there's always that one person in the branch that always like the Mr. Know-It-All, but really they just, at the end of the day, they just don't know shit. So then they look stupid in front of their whole squadron or platoon. And it's like, what the hell are you doing?
Dude, I would take 20 guys that were all fucking E3s.
Oh.
And train with them. Then
not the
deal with
sweaty
a whole bunch.
E3s. No. Ugh. It's always the sweaty E3s. It's like, E3s are the sweaty ones, but you gotta watch out for the E3s. Now, the E4s and the E5s, E4s you probably gotta mainly watch. The E5s are whatever, but now, anywhere below.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do, sir.
How so? How high were you?
E6 is around sergeant, so yes, I know wherever staff sergeant. So, and I only know that because my brother currently deployed out there in Maryland, Fort Meade, Maryland, up there. He's in the Air Force. So he's a fusion.
You saw my long ass beard, right? Well, if you PTR now, that's me when you can see my chin line when I was 31 years old and I was a PFC as an E3.
Jesus. You give me that beard like gives me like God of War type. I don't know why, but hey, God of War is fucking dope. To be honest.
Dak, I have a question, and for you too, then Gabriel. So there was something about my dad. So if he was napping or sleeping, and I had to wake him up, no matter how like calmly I did it. And he was in the army. No matter how.
Oh yeah, if you startle me, yeah.
My dad, and I could just put my hand like, Dad, and he'd be like, what?
Yeah, very, very fucking jumpy. Especially depending on where your dad was deployed. Oh yeah, very fucking jumpy. No matter how you wake them up.
In Germany, but.
Oh, he was deployed in Germany. Oh yeah, definitely shell shock.
Yeah.
Definitely shell shock. Yeah, for sure.
And why do you think I live alone out here in Georgia and talk on the internet? Because I don't like to go see people because I have agoraphobia and I have fear of crowds.
Oh yeah,
if I ever had a woman that ever actually could deal with me, we would actually have to sleep in different rooms.
Oh yeah, completely. Yeah, the fucking shell shock is too bad, dude.
Well, I mean, but in the middle of the night, I had a girlfriend that was when I first got out. Yeah. And it was like 2013, I think. And like she was a runner. Rubbed up against me, and I immediately started thinking that I was in the combat, and I literally started, I started beating her, and I beat her. I hit her in the face twice, and I wasn't even awake, and but thank God it was her, because had it been any other woman, I would have been in jail for the rest of my life. But she grabbed me and choked me out. and like and when I woke and when
she got that too. She's fucking choking you out like that.
No,
that's
I woke up beating her, and she's like, "Hey, who the fuck's hitting me?" And she choked me. It's even Steven for me.
But even choking, dude, that can still
stop talking. The idea that had it been any other woman besides her, I would have been in jail for forever.
I mean, obviously, yeah. The girl would have liked you. She liked you. So yeah, of course, obviously. Domestic violence.
Well, she'd already done 10 years in the Navy, so she knew a little bit different shit than I did.
See, that's like a smart girlfriend to have.
She had her own PTSD.
Uh-huh.
And like that's when I say that if I'm gonna have a woman live in my house, we're gonna have to live in different rooms when we sleep. I can't. Like Anna's saying, you touch me. If I'm passed out on my lazy boy and you come up and touch me, I'm probably gonna try to figure out where my gun's at.
Bye to your head.
You know what? And that was another thing that was so weird is that my dad was did not allow guns in the house either. Did not want anything to do with it. And I don't know. He never.
Only for safety.
But he never spoke about his time in Germany until the end. Until the end, and I was asking about it, but he never, this whole entire life, never talked about it.
Yeah, Germany, man, that shit was really.
Well, and he was in the giraffe. That's when he was 17.
Yeah, dude, I love Germany. I was there 3 years, man. I love Germany.
Wait, my dad. You guys gotta help me with the math. So my dad, he just passed. He's 73. So in 2024 he passed. Thank you. 2024 is when he passed, and he went into the army when he was 17.
Ooh, that is. Hold on. Okay, all right.
So when is that?
And you said he was. You said how old?
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to. Please don't scroll. I'm just.
That's the only reason.
The meme movies.
Isn't it? I know. calling the medics, but maybe they just keep talking. Why not? You just keep talking. Why, do you have something you need to say? Is it like, are you just like nervous or something? Do you have something that you need to tell us? That's how you relieve like your stress or something. No. How about you? Why are you here? I don't know. We're just wondering why you're still talking. You're here to wonder why Norm talks? I'm just going on. I mean, I don't know if you got the memo, but it's an audio app. Did you figure that out? So, this is that excuse to just keep rambling? Well, no. In an audio app, people talk. You know about that? Like you do. Remember when you were ranting the other day about mix-up of Quran and Torah? Isn't it? Hey. Puria, it's English. Do you know English, Puria? Have you forgotten it? What does it say about you? I say, hey, Puria, who are you? And you go, come on, Puria. When did that ever work? You go, Puria, what kind of work do you do? There's Israel, and NBC and CBS. But who's Puria? Who's Puria? Don't hold back. Let it out.
Somebody getting paid if we know who he is?
Say again?
Is somebody getting paid if we know who he is?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. Puria, it's English. Do you know it? Out in the open air. Tell me, is there any blessing that someone's not excluded from? What do donkeys have to do with fancy desserts? Every soul needs a different nourishment, but be aware if your food is accidental or habitual or something that feeds your real nature. It may be like those who eat clay. The human beings have forgotten what their original food is. They may be feeding diseases. Our true food is the sun. But we receive nourishment from everyone we meet. The body and the personality form a cup. You meet someone and something is poured in. Planet approaches planet, and both are affected. A man and a woman come together and there's a new baby. Iron and stone converge, sparks. Rain soaks the ground and the fruits get juicy. We walk into a ripe orchard, and laughter enters.
Faded into an avalanche of keep going. But it was a French colony that America got pulled into because of the French. Like, if you really want to know what Vietnam was really about, and we left as Americans in '75 because we were just like, fuck it, we're done.
Welcome, Dr. Don, to Palestine the Scam, a meme movie with wisdom in memespodcast.com.
What are you talking about, Ninja?
I said to Jason Kalikanis once at AOL headquarters, I said, who were you before you were born? And
Why did you put Ann to the bottom, though?
And he replied, a ninja.
Wisdom, why'd you put Ann to the bottom? Ann is like, one of my home skillers. Prince is an Oompa Loompa. Why you gotta be hating?
I'm not hating. This is Palestine the Scam, a meme movie.
Palestine the Scam. Meme movie.
We've got 17 people on YouTube.
Is this like scammovie.com?
6 over here.
Remixed?
4 over there.
We're on the Memedelic remix of Scam Movie?
Yeah. David, do you want to be in Scam Movie, aka Memes Podcast?
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
I heard you in the other room. You're sauced and ready to go. I hope you join the podcast. It's a comedy movie. It's a shtick. You're perfect for it, David. Contribute a couple divine sentences. You know. Oh, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Have you ever heard a 50-inch gong or a 52-inch gong?
Hey guys, Father Mike Schmitz here. Lent is here, and you've heard me say it before, but you have to check out the Hallow app. We're doing something really powerful together. It's a 40-day prayer.
And do you think that priest who is associated with Hallow is a pedophile?
Well, I mean, I think, Gandhi was a pedophile, but that's just me.
I know, I read that. I was like, he slept with young women? How many? Like 10 at a time?
Dude, he would sleep with like a 12-year-old girl to tempt himself. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's very sick. But, I don't know. It's very sick. What's amazing is so many of these famous people, they have sexual, baggage, like immoral behavior. And I would, that's the thing. It's like with the Gandhi one, that's one of those things where you're just like, be in the now.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like, he said so insightful things, like so many, that like one of the things that I always say about Mahatma Gandhi is like, I would be a Christian if it weren't for all the Christians. Like, that was so insightful to me, because so many people just proclaim themselves to be Christians, but they're not really Christians. Like, he'd be a Christian for all these, fraudulent motherfuckers.
Please don't scroll.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I feel like I need to kick somebody in the teeth. Why'd you kick Ann to the bottom?
Because I'm meditating.
Bitch, I ain't heard you fucking play your space drum one time. What are you talking about?
I've got a hypnotic sound bath going. It's a giant 42-inch gong. Can you hear it?
Dude, it sounds like you're sitting on the toilet trying to fucking figure out the tone of the reverberation from your ass to a hole in the ground.
Okay, I'm going to play for you. What is it called? Chakras. Tuning forks.
And if I can invite you up, I would, but, John Kitover is being a dick.
I'm not being a dick. This is Anne's meditation. She's worked hard to meditate, to be free. That's 174 hertz, relieving pain and stress.
I'm the master of my universe, and I give myself unto God. And I know the spirits that have not come before us, and I'm still trying to figure out where I'm at, y'all.
That was lovely. You're a good singer. I would, this is a broke man's recording studio over here, but I'm proud to record you. You want to sing another ballad?
And I feel it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going when the mask is found? And I feel when the doors begin to smell of? Where's the smell of love? Oh, where have the dogs your father? She got time away for tomorrow. Bonded. Yeah, about there, somewhere in there. I like karaoke.
Okay, this is 285 hertz, healing tissue and organs.
Dude, I've always kept music in my head. I bet you, dude, I got an iPod in my head that, iPod is jealous of.
Can you hear the gong?
No, I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, wow. That's 396 hertz, liberating
Well, that sounds like
guilt and fear.
quite a few quite a few killers with that high ping. Yeah.
We're at
Like,
18
you
viewers,
gotta
6
remember,
viewers,
I'm an
1 viewer,
audiophile.
4 viewers. These YouTubes are
I
getting like 1,000 views
really
now.
put her down, dude. I'll see you later.
The gong clears the space, opens the hole, and in we go!
Do you have white? Does she have? Look into her mouth. Does she have white spots?
Why are you asking so many questions about women?
Because if she has white spots, I told you she tested positive. I did not yet. Ah, okay. So she does have strep. Okay.
She got in the head. Would you take strep or no strep?
I think she has strep. She has strep. Has strep. Any disease is bad. How did she get strep? We had kids that time of year. Okay, the kids have strep now. No, let's see, my daughter had like flu. I don't think she tested positive for strep. Like the little one might have had strep.
Look at him. Trying to be nice.
What the fuck? Like that's so you're telling me that so you have both strep and flu in your family right now? In the house, yeah.
don't answer that question. Then you guys better watch out, man, because you don't want to end up having both. And that's working under biological age. No, right now, what you need is an contract. I mean, out here. Portal. So, a lot of portals are popping up around the planet. You think it's because of CERN, or is the planet? That's a good question. Yeah.
I got a portal open right now.
Okay, well. Is this cheeseburger?
Is this a bunch of crazy people?
Yeah, this is cheeseburger.
I'm listening to 639 hertz, connecting relationships.
Are you filming? You probably recording. I do not.
Ooh. Cheeseburger.
Kayf Halik Habibi, Shukran, Assalamu alaikum, Malaikum.
Come on now.
GTA is totally different, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They just bought this shit crazy to Rockstar end up buying windows. That shit really probably finna come to the end. That's why T Grease is changing this shit up. If they don't do GTA 6 like they did 5, on my mama, that shit ain't the 5.
They dropped the trailer already for GTA 6, but they said it's gonna take a whole year for the shit to come out.
But I'm saying, like, they can't, if it don't come like.
Yeah, they just got different characters on the GTA 6. Like on the trailer, it's different characters. It's like this woman, female character up on there. It's more diverse, more black people up on there.
Yeah, rap prostitutes on the block. They got black women out there.
Santa Fe versus Chevy Blazer. Look what Santa Fe has and what Blazer doesn't.
But that's the only kind of knowledge about I would say. Because I don't think knowledge of like morality itself is not a reason. Maybe I'm not sure if we can say what kind of capacity capability our morality has. A lot of people within the situation are skeptics about that. A lot of others are not.
Hello? Hello?
Merry Christmas.
You have achieved perfect relaxation. Your mind is at peace. You are now able to concentrate your thoughts, your feelings, your awareness. Imagine now that towers above you another being who represents your higher self, your holy guardian angel. See this majestic towering figure standing above you, watching over you with his light and love, protecting you, guiding you. With each breath you take, you aspire and yearn to be one with your angel. With the exhalation, this great being descends into you. You and your guardian angel are becoming one. Inhale, yearn towards your divine angel. Exhale, he descends